your film of the week, then?
Film of the week is one that it actually opened on Monday, and I actually only got to see it last night. But to be honest, I was sort of putting it off because the first film scared me. And I'll be honest, it's The Conjuring 2, and this is all based around the Enfield case. Now, if you remember, Timothy Spall did one about the Enfield haunting, and this covers the same story, but also hints upon the Amityville one. And it's all about Ed and Lorraine Warren, who are actually real-life ghost investigators, who had been investigating ghosts all the way from the 60s until Ed's death in the early 2000s. And his wife, Lorraine, actually still does. She writes books and everything about it. So they're actually going back through their case files. The Conjuring was based on one of their first cases, and this one is the sequel, which takes place about 6 or 7 years later. And to be honest, it is pretty scary, and we've got a little bit of a clip.
No, this is not your house. Now, what's your name?
Knock, knock.
Very well. Who's there?
Bill.
Bill who?
My name is Bill Wilkins, and I'm 72 years old.
What do you make of that voice?
He sounds confused. Is he senile?
The voice on this tape is coming from an 11-year-old girl.
Well, I'm terrified. It's 5 to 11 on a Saturday morning, and I'm already slightly terrified by that.
It is. To be fair, that's a good clip. That is a good clip, and it is really. It's one of those edge of your seat things. And I saw it with quite a full theatre audience about 6:30 last night, and I'll tell you what, it was quite funny because there was quite a few groups of lads in there, and it was the lads who were more scared than the girls. I'll be honest. There was random shouts of swear words in very rough male voices coming out from the darkness, going oh, things like that. So for anybody who says this will frighten your girlfriend, I think it'll frighten your boyfriend or your husband or your partner as well. It is really creepy because it's set in London. They go over to see this girl, this 11-year-old girl who's been possessed by an entity in their house, and it's like a poltergeist and a possession at the same time. So there's furniture being thrown around. There's some really creepy jump scares in it as well, and. To be fair, it could be far too scary for some people, but if you really want to see a really well written, a really well acted, and a really good horror film, which is, it isn't gory, it's just all about those jump scares, those haunting scares. So there's no blood in it or anything like that. It is just plain jumps, and that thing about demonic possession and all things like that. It is a really, really good horror film, and one of the best I've seen since the original film. So if you've not seen the first one, see that as well. Get that out on DVD or Blu-ray or download it from your usual suppliers. A big 4 stars for me, and by far my film of the week.